Near Satsuma, very close to where Haleigh Cummings lived just a year ago. Reporting live, Jessica Clark, First Coast News, joining us later. Back to you.
All right, Jess, it sure would be great if that family could get some closure at some point. Thank you very much for that. Jeannie?
Now, as we mentioned, Ronald Cummings left the Putnam County Jail today for a brief time. Sheriff Jeff Hardy met with other members of Haleigh's family. He informed them about the search and gave them the latest information about this investigation. Ken Merrill continues our team coverage live from the jail, and Ken was there when Haleigh's family entered and when they left the sheriff's office, and they said very little, but there was, I guess you could say, a lot of weight on their faces.
Indeed, Jeannie, and you know what, Jessica made reference to the rumors, and I think perhaps to quell some of those rumors, about 1 o'clock today, the sheriff had the family members come and meet here at the Criminal Investigation Division. They met with Sheriff Jeff Hardy and his investigative team for about 2 hours. And as you mentioned, Ronald Cummings was among them, wearing his blue prison jumpsuit and some shackles. Now, the sheriff described the conversation that he had with them as a heartfelt conversation. Now, as family members left the meeting, one by one, or sometimes two and two, you could see that the agony of the last 14 months were written across their faces. Another day, another search, another emotional roller coaster. A family friend described the atmosphere in the room as tense and full of expectation. The sheriff said he will keep his conversation with the family private.
What we need to worry about here is the family and the missing child. And I've said this in the past, you know, we signed up for this. The family did not. So we're going to follow this thing through, and we're going to work tirelessly to bring it to some type of a logical conclusion.
Clearly a voice of determination from Sheriff Jeff Hardy that even after 14 months, they're still just as determined to bring closure to this situation. Asked some of the family members as they were leaving if they found closure here today, and they flatly said no, but that's all they could say. Now, the sheriff did confirm that Misty Crosland, the former stepmother of Haleigh Cummings, was transported here to Putnam County, but he declined to say where she was. As you mentioned earlier, that both Crosland and Ronald Cummings are now in jail on unrelated charges. Back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Ken. Now, the community in Satsuma, a small community, has been in the spotlight and on edge ever since Haleigh disappeared, and that's been very difficult for those folks. They've been in a national spotlight. Just a lot going on that they never expected to happen.
Yeah, and news of this news certainly spread quickly out there today, as you can imagine. First Coast News' Haleigh spent time with people there and continues our team coverage live from Putnam County. Erin?
Yeah, the community of Satsuma is hoping for closure for this very long day today. Everybody in the town was talking about some of the latest developments, hoping for an end. The community members tell me that Haleigh has been on everyone's hearts and minds through this whole ordeal. Trelane Moody's 10-year-old daughter attended school with Haleigh. She says even now her daughter doesn't understand what happened to her former classmate.
She's been, kind of just sad a little bit. Just sad, asking, what happened to Haleigh? Where's Haleigh, Mom? Where do you...
I think closure, if there's not going to be any good news, I think closure is the only news that will make a difference.
Moody says even at the schools, the teachers are still remembering Haleigh by wearing those pins with her picture on them, and the whole community is hoping that they will find some kind of closure very soon. Reporting in Putnam County, Haleigh, First Coast News, your news leader.
All right, Erin, thank you very much for that. Here's a recap now of what we know. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office, along with several agencies, are searching the ground and in the St. Johns River in the Walaka area. The area is about 3 to 4 miles from the home in Satsuma where Haleigh disappeared. Misty Crosland is back in the St. Johns County Jail after being interviewed by investigators earlier. She is jailed on unrelated drug charges. We also know that Haleigh's father, Ron, was taken out of the Putnam County Jail as well, and that other members of the missing girl family came to the jail this afternoon. Stay tuned here on First Coast News and on firstcoastnews.com. We will bring you all the new developments.